Welcome, or of course, welcome back here to my channel. My name is, of course, Bianca, and thank you so much for deciding to stop by for the next 15 minutes here on our Pilates mat for our mobility session. With that all being said, let's get straight into some very gentle arm circles, just starting to warm up the shoulders, moving forward for a set of 10, 3, 2, and 1. And let's just gently reverse the circles now, moving forward or back in the opposite direction for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just bending the elbows, coming to a 90-90. We're just going to take a gentle stretch and a gentle twist now, moving to our lumbar spine for a set of 10. And then on your next one, you're going to take your right hand across to your left knee and looking over that left shoulder, feeling that beautiful elongation from the tailbone to the crown of the head as you look over that shoulder and feel that stretch there in the shoulder girdle. And then moving to your opposite side, your right shoulder is opening up and really feel that twist as you expand and elongate. Good. Breathe with me. Inhale, coming back to your center line, taking your left palm down to the floor, and your right arm is going to reach nice and high to the sky as you stretch through the elbow, through the intercostal rib cage muscles. And then as you exhale, moving to your opposite side, left arm is reaching up, right arm reaching down and looking up towards your fingertips or to the sky or to the ceiling. Breathing in to come back. Left palm reaching down, right arm reaching up and over, and then taking a C curve down towards the floor. For a set of 3, as you open up the collarbone, as you open up the heart center, the solar plexus, and then just moving into a gentle C curve. As you inhale, you expand. And one last set, exhale to curl the back, feel the stretch there in your right side. And inhale, take that beautiful stretch as you bend the elbow and take that right palm around towards your hip or lower back. And really, as much as you can here in this position, really expand and spiral. Coming back to your center, moving to the opposite side, right palm down, left palm up. Exhale to curl and inhale to expand and reach. Really reach and extend as much as you can. Exhale, inhale, expand and reach. Open the heart center. One more time. Exhale, expand and reach. As you inhale, you draw that left palm to that right hip and you open up that left shoulder as much as you can, reaching the heart, opening the soul and breathing. Good. And when you're slowly ready, coming back to your center, and let's move to our 4-point kneeling position with the hands a little further forward than the shoulders today. We're going to take our pelvis back into a child's pose position. And then I want you to circle the hips around to the left and to the right. As you can hopefully see, what I thought when I was doing this exercise was like, I don't know if you guys were in the same generation as me, but a Discman or a Walkman. You move on a lateral plane here with your hips, your shoulders, and your head, your entire back from left to right in four times. And then we're going to reverse the circle here, left to right. So you want to go left, back, right, and front. And if you're able to move into that little cobra position as well, feel free to do that if that is not hurting your back. Just make sure that this is nice and gentle and you feel relatively good and easy. One more set. And on your next one, just holding that child's pose back as you drop your forehead down to the floor. Extend the arms and again breathing in towards your spine, the lower back, the lumbar, as well as the thoracic spine. Let's breathe in and slowly come up into a very gentle downward facing dog with the heels, the knees and the hips aligned. And you're just going to start to walk very gently through the heels, walking through the dog, bending your left knee, bending your right knee for about 10 to 15 seconds here. Just gently twisting the hips if that feels good for you. And if not, of course, then not. And at any time you need to take a break in today's workout, that is absolutely fine. Let's just hold the downward facing dog out for 10 seconds. And then just slowly bending your knees to come back down and just give your wrist a little shake out. Maybe just taking a little wrist circle here just to release any tension there from all of your typing there at the computer as well as the downward facing dog. We're going to take a little lunge stretch now. Let's start with our left leg, which is going to be at a 90-degree position. Your hands are on the inside of that foot and we're just very gently going to press that right hip flexor down towards the floor, exhaling and really opening up through the front of that hip. If you need to release the position a little bit, you can find some gentle bounces, but I don't want you to, move with any kind of violence here in your hips. You want to be nice and gentle and really work with as much love and generosity as possible. All right, either staying here or if you're able to, extending that right knee up. And I want you to take your left palm now, as we did at the beginning of the class, towards your right hip. You want to find that little twist there in the spine again. And as much as you are able to, please try to drop your hips down to the floor. Again, as I said, if this is way too much, drop that back knee and pull away from that twist, maybe taking the hands back down, otherwise holding this stretch out. And then slowly coming back towards your right knee. And then just gently changing to the opposite side, taking your right leg forward into that 90-90, pressing that left hip flexor down, pressing your glutes towards the floor, tailbone dropping to the floor, and just finding a gentle stretch there in towards your left hip flexor, perhaps moving into a little pulsation, but without being too, again, aggressive in any of these movements. This is a gentle hands-on mobility class where you're working with your body weight. Now, if you're able to take that right hand around towards that left hip, that is absolutely fine. You want to find that twist there as you drop again down through the pelvis and really stretch out as much as you can through your, I wanted to say pelvic floor, let's say hip flexors. Just a couple more counts here, guys, together, breathing in. And when you're ready, breathing out to come back one more time into a very gentle downward facing dog. 10 more seconds here. Just breathe with me. Drop your head down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending your knees and slowly releasing that position. Let's come into a little Pilates exercise here where we're going to sit onto our sit bones, lifting up nice and tall through the back of your body. Back of your spine is long. Hands behind your knees. As you exhale, as you can see, you're going to C-curve this position. And as you inhale, you expand your spine and look up. As you exhale, you want to start to engage a little bit here into your pelvic floor and your powerhouse muscles. And as you inhale, you draw the shoulders down, you reach your chest wide and look up. Exhale to curl the back. Engage as well as much as you can your powerhouse, your abdominal muscles. We're going to go for another couple of sets here. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Release the neck left and right. And then as you inhale, you're slowly going to reach up and give your legs a little shake out. Extend your left leg and extend your right leg. Just relax, just pointing your toes or just, doing a little circle here with your feet, or just as well if you'd like to just shake out the legs, that is absolutely fine as well. Just give yourself a little break here. All right, let's bend our right leg to start here. We're going to come into a little twist as we did before. You want to take your left elbow around your right knee. If you're able to draw your left elbow over your right knee, that is absolutely, as you can see here, an option. Otherwise, just hugging that knee into the chest and again, moving into that spiral twist. What you really want to make sure of here as well is that your left leg is strong and that your foot is flexed. As you can see, you don't want to crunch into the back, rather extend and elongate through the spine. And breathe deeply with me. And then let's release that position and move into the same position off to the other side, taking your right elbow around or over your left knee and just spiraling and looking over your left shoulder, breathing deeply, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Gently inhale and exhale. And then just release and relax. Coming back to your center, bring your feet from there into a butterfly position. And when you're ready, just dropping your head down towards your feet and relaxing here for about 45 seconds. You can absolutely maybe take a block if you need to stop the video and stay in this position for a little longer, or you can extend the arms as I'm doing and showing right now, or just take the arms behind you, which I'm just going to show in a few seconds. The options are there for you guys. Do what feels best for you and make sure that you're as comfortable as possible. Breathing with me. Inhaling and exhaling. Relax and release. One more breath. And then on your next exhale, slowly rolling up with me. Slowly coming back to the seated position. And let's bend our knees and come back down onto our back. You want to drop your head to the floor. And just open your knees into a little extended happy baby position or adductor stretch. And then as you exhale, just closing and opening the knees. Just taking either a little circle here, a little rock from the side to side with your hips, or just opening and closing your knees. So you're just getting a little stretch here in towards your groin, in towards your adductors, and in towards those hips. As well as not only the hips, we're working on the lower back here, the Steißbein as we call it in German, or sacrum in English. Good. Just relax and allow the gravity to do your work here right now. And when you're ready, just dropping your feet onto the floor, extending your arms into a T position. We're just going to very gently now drop our knees from our left side to our right side, as I'm showing right now, into a very gentle anti-gravity, using gravity here into a hip twist. So you might feel a little stretch in your shoulders again, in your ribs, in your hips, in your greater trochanter, towards the piriformis muscles, maybe in the glutes. Just a few more sets here, moving to your left. And then just one more time, moving to your right, coming back. Good. And then you just want to make sure that your feet, your knees, and your hips are aligned with your shoulders, and your palms are just down onto the floor next towards your hips. So we're going to tuck our tailbone and lift our hips into a shoulder bridge position. I want you to be very gentle on the way up as well as on the way down, feeling that elongation in the spine. As you lift your hips up, you exhale, you engage your pelvic floor. You extend the spine, you elongate the spine, you engage your powerhouse as much as you can, and then you slowly reverse that, ripple that one back down as you come back down on towards your mat, breathing in. And then with your exhale, tucking the tailbone, squeezing the sit bones together and lifting your hips nice and gently up. Again, feeling that elongation through the spine, and then slowly rolling back down to come back down onto your Pilates mat. Let's take another last set. I thought we were going to do another 2. We're only doing another 1 for today. As you come up and just start, if you're able to, walk through the heels for 10 sets here. Otherwise, you're just holding out this position. Otherwise, if you feel like you want to come down already, that is absolutely fine. Lifting the heels up and then slowly but surely rolling back down, releasing the position, and then just allowing your knees to drop out into a butterfly position with your heels and the soles of your feet together. Perhaps just placing your hands onto your hips, onto your belly, onto your chest, or in this position you may want to extend your arms above your head. As one more time we open up the hips and relax, breathing into your belly. Really take a moment of stillness right now as you relax and release the muscles. Good, and we're going to stay in this position for the next little movement that we're going to come into. You want to come onto your elbows and lift your upper body off the floor. I want you to, as much as you can, drop your head back, and you want to find a position where it's comfortable enough. So for me, I'm a little more flexible in my upper back, as you can see. I'm going to bring my elbows under my shoulders, and I want to lift my chest and open my heart center as much as I can. I'm stretching through my belly as I expand through the lower back, lumbar spine, thoracic spine. Lift up and drop your head back. Breathe deeply in this position. Good. Taking one more deep breath with me. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And then on your next inhale, you're going to come up and then drop your head back down. Just hug your knees one more time into your chest and give yourself a little break from there. Very gently moving into our last exercise for today, we're going to extend our legs long, our arms again reaching to a T position. Let's start with our right arm, which is going to klatschen, as we say in German. So you're going to klatschen your hands together and then expand the arm back. So it's almost like you're painting a line from your left palm here through your chest and opening that heart center as you extend that arm back to the right side. We're going to breathe in and find a little spiral here in the chest as we open out again to the right side. Last time there, and then moving to our left side, or as I actually meant, with our left palm to our right side, moving up and over. You're going to exhale as you bring the palms together. Draw that left shoulder over that right shoulder and then expand and reach the chest long, opening up. One more time, exhale, bring the palms together and then just elongating across the chest and open your heart center, allowing the arms to stretch out into a T position, and just shake out the legs and move into a good morning stretch from there. Moving into our final position for today. Feel free right now to close your eyes and just focus on your body, focus on your breath. Inhale, and with your next exhale, just gently coming up either through a swing or you can come onto the side. And let's just gently find our cross-legged position one more time as we started off today's session, facing each other. And let's just finish off with a trapezius or neck stretch here, taking our left palm onto our right shoulder. You want to press your shoulder down here as you allow your head to drop to the left side, and just breathing in there in towards your trapezius, that right side of your shoulder girdle, the right side of the shoulder and the neck. Relax and release any tension Feel free to move the head down or up. And then moving on to the opposite side, dropping your head to the right from here. Allow the crown of the head, the weight of the head as well, to drop down to the right shoulder. And feel the stretch here in the left side of your body, looking down maybe, or keeping your eye line forward or looking up, whatever feels best for you right now. Release that stretch, release that tension. Good, coming back to that cross-legged position and just taking a very gentle circle, either a semicircle or a full circle with your eyes closed or eyes open. This is totally up to you for the next 20 seconds here before we finish off our class for today. Just relax, as I said, release any tension, release any last lingering thoughts that may be there that are not serving you. One more time, exhaling and inhaling, gently coming back to your center line. And let's finish off our session today by bringing our palms to a namaste position, palms facing towards each other, and through our center line, bringing the energy towards us one more time. Breathing in and breathing out, and all good things come in threes. Last one for today, breathing in, bringing your palms into namaste for your heart in front of your chest, to say thank you to yourself for joining in and finishing this workout with me today. And from my side, to say thank you so much for joining in this workout as well. I really do appreciate your attendance and your love, and I look forward to next time. If you haven't subscribed, quickly do so, and also checking out those online classes here on my website. Bye for now.